Hello and welcome to Super Smashbots presents House Cup 2025. So we're going to talk everything House Cup 2025 tonight, get you guys a good understanding of what's going to be happening, what to expect, and how to participate. So hope everybody is doing well and enjoy. Dunk that down again. Your cult members are here. All rise. Exactly. Anyway, so first things first, what is the House Cup? The House Cup is a friendly Discord-wide competition where members of 4 houses work together to see who can earn the most points and prove they are the best house of 2021, which is super exciting. In fact, this really cool emblem that we have here is designed by our own G-Vike. Looks fucking amazing. It is important to know. Did I say 2021? Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying. Guys, it has been a fucking week. Like how I turned it. Yeah, it looks amazing. So 2025, love that time travel. Did I say? I said 2021, didn't I? Guys, you guys are keeping me honest. It's the heat. It's getting to me. Also, this music, not vibing with it. I need it to be like, this is what I need. I just need this. Yeah, give me this. Yeah, don't need it. I don't need it to talk. This is what I want. There we go. Anyways, we're back to it. Party Like It's 2021. Dude, 2021 sucked for partying. Like, Party Like It's 2021, everybody put on your fucking masks, with massive social distancing. Exactly. Anyways, so the House Cup of 2025 is happening. It is a friendly Discord-wide competition where members of 4 houses work together to see who can earn the most points and prove they're the best house of 2025. Clearly, we need to party like it's 1999. Exactly. Although it was 9, I would have partied pretty hard as a 9-year-old. So, just to give you guys kind of a heads up, everyone in the Discord will be assigned to a house. Whether you are participating or not, you will be assigned. So that is also a cool way to kind of get some people that don't necessarily participate to do so. Because like, oh shit, I can work with people to like help you the coolest house. So you will get paired into a house. The 4 houses are House Mario, House Fire, House Pikachu, and House Zelda, as they are a pretty good representative sample of the Smash Bros. Fighters here. But before we go any further, I want to give a special thank you to everyone in the Smashbots community that helps make all of this a thing and so fucking awesome. So, just a hand of applause, claps, pat on the backs, scritch to your kitty cats. You guys are amazing, and we love you so much. No, including Chili Stare. I want to be in a house. You will be in a house, Chili, and I am excited to see you participate and share awesome stuff. What the actual heck? Yes. Get out of here, mod. Don't get out of here. You're great. You're fantastic. And so are you, Chili. I'm also trying to remember what's on the next slide, so we're going to find out together. Oh, shit. It's last year's standings. And look at how fucking close of a time it was. We had House Pikachu clinching first place in the final fights of the tournament. House Zelda in second place, just 14 points behind. Mario, again, like there's less than 50 points between 4th and 1st place. It was an incredible time. It was a spicy time. It was so much fun, and you guys made it what it was, and I can't wait for what happens this year. I will talk a little bit about kind of some of the things that will be changing from last year to this year, and some of the ways we're going to try and make it a little bit more straightforward, because it was a lot of chaos. Last year was a ton of chaos. It was a lot of fun, and you guys were here for it. But I like that, Bob. I have it on repeat, but it doesn't want to fucking repeat, I guess. So let's talk about the House Cup overview. So again, there are the 4 houses. We have Mario, Zelda, Pikachu, and Fire. We will have a start and end date of 7/14/2025. And you click it twice to repeat the song. Thank you. I will go ahead and do that now. And okay, thank you there, teaching me how to use. It's okay. I just like the consistency of the song, like playing. It's helping to not know that it's just going to continuously change. This is so scuffed, and it's perfectly fine. Hello, Pre. Welcome in. So this will be about a little over 2 months. So we have a start of 7/14/2025 through 9/8/2025. At the end of the fights tonight, I will also drop the bracket for Smashbots for the House Cup. That will be starting on 7/14. So the events to kind of be on the lookout for are things such as the bracket challenge, which will be happening, squad strikes, which are a huge part of the House Cup as well, and super fun. We've been kind of seeing them over the past couple weeks, and I absolutely love them. There will be weekly challenges in the Discord, which are little ways to share things about yourself or to, compete in like a fun little game or something like that. And we will also have in-stream events. And I can tell you, CPU7 will be a regular customer in some of these events. I've got some really fun ideas for that. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop it into the chat here. I'm always happy to try and answer some questions as best I can. But we're going to keep moving right along with this. So our calendar of events. So tonight, Smash Bracket drops. So I will get that put into the Discord as soon as we're done with the fights and stuff here. And that will be, people can fill that out up until when the House Cup starts. Oh, hell indeed. The sorting of the houses will happen about on 7/10. We're not going to do anything formal. We're just going to assign people based off of what we feel are going to kind of balance them out. And I'll talk later on about how you guys can help participate in that. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. House Cup starts on 7/14. The bracket challenge will go from 7/14 to August 4th. And then the squad strikes will take place over the next, I probably put the wrong date in there, but they'll take place the following Monday through September 1st. And then the final squad strike will happen on September 8th, and we will crown our House Cup champion. So again, the bracket challenges and the squad strikes, they're my absolute favorite things that happen all year, and they're super fun. Yes. Exactly. Thank you for the hype there, Stare. So what is the bracket challenge for those who don't really know what it is? So over here on the right, we have the fighters. And so we create a fillable bracket, which I have ready to go. And you just fill it out with who you think is going to win each fight all the way up to that final fight. It's like the Final Four NCAA kind of stuff. And then over those 4 weeks, we watch and see who dominates in those fights. You get points, and your house also gets points. So that's what's really cool, is every point you earn is points for your house. And also, your house will earn 5 points for just you submitting a bracket. I will say that we try and balance out that there's a pretty level number of people in the house. Is March Smashness, but in July, exactly. It's July Smashness. I love that. I now wish we could do March Smashness. That'd be so good. So what you guys can expect to do is just fill us out, post in the Discord, and you're good to go. There will be the same prizes that we will send out, the same medals to first, second, and third place. So that's all still happening. But this is a really cool way for your house to earn points. So that's going to be the first half of the House Cup. The second half of the House Cup is squad strikes. So these are where you're going to work with your house members to create a 5-fighter team. Every person who submits a fighter will earn points for their house, and then you will also earn points for how well your team does. So if you get first place, I believe you'll get 60 points. Second place will be 45. Third place will be 30. And if you just showed up, hey, you still get 15 points. So fourth place gets 15 points. So it's a really cool way to really get a lot of people participating. I mean, it's 20 people submitting fighters, which is really, really cool. This Discord is a smaller, it's a smaller Discord, and I'm very happy with what it is and how it and all the things that we've got going on with it. But that's a lot of people participating, which is really, really cool and awesome to see. We get a lot of participation throughout the House Cup, and it's just such a cool thing. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stuff on the back end. It's a lot of being hype and stuff like that, but it is so absolutely worth it. But it's time to talk theme. So the theme this year is entering the spirit world. Now, if you have played Smash Bros, you are probably familiar with spirit teams and the fact that there's like this spirit world. But if you have not, these next couple of slides are going to really outline what it is and how we're going to use it. And there might be some additional ways I utilize it throughout, but this is going to be the main way, especially through our squad strikes. So what are spirits? So spirit teams are basically this way to provide additional effects applied to a fighter. And there's a bunch of different teams that we have created. I'm going to turn off the scoop cam so you can see all the presentation. I know it's very sad. And what's going to be really important is to synergize fighters with your spirit team to give your squad a boost. So we have a couple of different examples here. One of them and both of these boost their team power. These primary ones boost the team power. Stairs got spirit. Yes, he do. Exactly. He can't do it. Nobody poo. But anyways. So these and I'll talk about that in a minute. But if you look over here, House Zelda, best house. We'll see this year. See if you guys can clinch it. You might have a benefit to physical attacks and stronger throws. So you might want to go with like Incineroar, Ryu, or fighters that have more punchy attacks and stuff like that. That would be maybe a good way to go for your fighters. You might get a super boosted fighter and get an additional midair jump and higher jumps overall, which might be really beneficial if you want to pick a character that's maybe has very poor recovery mechanics normally and now has a much better way to recover. You can see that there are two different team powers here, and I do want to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about that next. So again, spirit teams are comprised of a primary spirit and support spirits. And this is also where you guys get to be a little biased. Like the mods are all going to be participating in this as well. So like you're going to see them cheering on their folks. Again, like I said, we are all here for everyone. And I am not actually a part of any of the houses. I will be kind of over all of it, just sprinkling in craziness and chaos and stuff like that. But anyways, spirit teams are comprised of a primary spirit, that's this big guy right here, and a support spirit, and that's these little guys right here. So primary spirits will provide a baseline power increase, and support spirits provide modifiers and boosts to the fighter. We will make sure that there is full information on the different spirit teams available in the Discord. We're going to create a channel that's specifically for spirit fighters or spirit teams and make sure they're all posted in there so you guys can get a good feel for them. They're not going to be like massive monstrous boosts, but they are going to be things that are really going to impact and I think make the fights a little bit more intriguing and interesting, and you'll feel like there's hopefully a little bit more control over how your team composition is and how they can kind of get in there. And again, I haven't yet 100% figured out how these are going to be implemented yet, as far as like how you guys will be chosen them. It'll probably be randomly. You'll get assigned one randomly, but information on that to come. We got about 3-4 weeks before the House Cup actually starts, and we're going to try and be as transparent as possible with all the things that are going on. But the last thing I want to talk about the Spirit is that how they're going to be used is for squad strikes. So each house will receive a pre-made Spirit team, such as the two here. The Wheel of Spirits, there will be a Wheel of Spirits. That is basically what's going to happen. The base one is Smeargle. Smeargle is he's a little bit weaker, and he's gonna have some weaker support spirits with him, and then there will also be boosted ones, and that will be used with Reinhardt. I've chosen these two because they're both neutral spirits, which means that they don't really get a boost or not. I look forward to reading that explanation. Not me already feeling confused. That's okay. Last time I think I confused everybody anyways. It's always confusing. It's in my head and it will make sense. The bottom line is that these are just going to give very straightforward boosts to your fighters, and you will want to pick fighters that really utilize that sort of skill to get that little bit more oomph. And it might be a few percentage of damage here and there, like maybe it does 4.5 instead of 3, but that can really build up over time. So again, we will be using boosted spirit teams based off slight buffs, different things, probably change how you pick fighters. Exactly. I have not used the spirits before in Smash. Yeah, they're pretty straightforward. And I've created, like I said, a bunch of different ones, and I'll make sure that all that information is posted in the Discord. If you're curious, it's like CPU 7. He has a spirit team that is super fucking boosted. Like, he has boosted out the wazoo. His power level is about 12 to 14,000. We're looking at using fighters that are about 900 to 1400 basically. So everything's still like, it's not going to create such a game changer that it's going to be like you guys aren't going to really know what to do, and most of it that we're going to be utilizing are going to be these little boosts and benefits. There are some ones that boost like blasters, there's stuff that boost fire damage, electric and water damage and stuff like that. So we'll be posting plenty of stuff, and the hope is to kind of put in each of the houses someone who is familiar with Smash Bros. That can kind of answer some of those questions. And of course, I'll be there and present and available to kind of help out the different houses as well in answering questions as we go. So again, to get the maximum benefit, you will want to select fighters matching the spirit team effects. And that's something that is really, really key. I think that it could really change the tide if you have a good lineup of fighters that just really bring out that ability. And you know, maybe you've just got a full stack of like sword boys and you've got like the sword power up, and that's just doing a lot more damage. It's going to be pretty cool. We're excited. I'm excited for it. But yeah, so more to come on that, but that's the spirit teams. So let's meet the houses, and let's meet the house mods. So for House Mario, we have a house mod of Zeke, and our house leader is G-Vike. G-Vike was a fantastic participant last year in Smashbots. He's been a regular on stream, in the Discord. He's just an overall great dude. So we are super excited to have him as a house leader. Callie, we're passing the torch from Callie to G-Vike. Callie has done an amazing job over the past couple of years as House Mario's house leader. But we decided with just, you know, G-Vike has been super present within the Discord, and we really, it's a Wii Mario, exactly. And so we wanted to give him the opportunity to be a house leader. For House Pikachu, it's the same old. It's Stairbender, house mod, and house leader is Z-Beast. Again, she, for a lack of better terms, dragged House Pikachu across the finish line. And was such a great part of that. I mean, always just such a great part of the same old, you know, same old stare. Exactly, this guy. You know, so we're super excited to have House Pikachu represented by Stare and Z-Beast. Mostly Z-Beast. I mean, Stare's whatever. Is fine, dude. All right, next up is House Zelda. Again, staying the same. We have Mallet Editor and TV3. The man who came in and took just such a liking to this community, TV3, and now he's building all sorts of really cool shit within the Discord and stats and things like that. But they are both going to be repping House Zelda, and I know that they are thirsty for victory. They saw it. They could not win a fight. They needed to win like one fight, and they just weren't able to do so. Their house just we both know you love fire and will never not love fire. Exactly. Saving the best for last, and that is House Fire. which will be represented by Sinnoh and the house leader Space Ozric. Again, JB Chewbacca was a house leader last year, and he unfortunately, I mean, life happens, and I know that he was not able to be as present. Of course, JB, always fantastic when you are able to be here, be a part of all of this. And so happy to have you here, and especially if you're still hanging out in the chat. So much love to you, man. But Space, he stepped in. Maybe how Zelda isn't the best. I mean, that's fair. You're also a little biased in both ways there, man. Well, yeah, Space he jumped in and helped kind of fill in some of the gaps and stuff where we needed them. And yeah, we're super excited to have him as the house leader, and basically to have Mal bully him a whole bunch. But yeah, and Sinnoh is your mod, so you might have to protect Space from Mal a little bit. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, Sinnoh. It's gonna get a little spicy, I think. All right, what's on the next slide? Ooh, let's talk about some in-stream events. So some things have happened with the in-stream events. So last year, everything was wheel-based, and there might be some usage of the wheel this time, but we're gonna kind of try and keep it so that there's a pretty good fairness to how points are earned and what's being kind of like thrown out there, because there was a lot of stuff that was going out there last year, and it was fun as hell. And I'm not saying it's not going to get chaotic again, but definitely we want to make something that's going to be very transparent for everybody to participate in and be a part of this. And one of the things that we made a decision to do this year was to change how the House Cup check works. So the House Cup check used to be at a set time during the stream, we would do a poll, and people would check in on the poll which house they were representing. Well, the mods and the mods talked about and came up with a really good alternative solution to be more inclusive, so that people who aren't available at that time, I know Zeke was one of those people that just a lot of times was not available when the House Cup check was happening. And so now, thanks to TV3, we have created a command called the HC check-in command. And in fact, it is live right now if someone wants to test it. That will basically register during the stream that you have checked in. So if you're like, hey, I'm just going to pop in and lurk, boom, House Cup check-in. See, Chili has been checked in. So I am here, exactly. Yeah. And we'll actually be able to tally that up through our stuff. I will ask you guys to not abuse it, to only do it once. If we do have someone who is abusing it, they may forfeit those points. And that's not going to be fun. We will also release exactly what everything is going to be worth. But I will tell you that the emphasis this year is going to be on the fights. Fights and weekly challenges. A lot of the in-stream events, and some of those other sort of things, like, will still be worth, I think, will still really shape things, but we wanted the weekly challenges and the fights to really have a lot of weight this year. So yeah. And then there will be a variety of different activities that occur during the stream. I've asked you guys for ideas of things that happen during the stream, like me just dropping a bunch of swear words, or being a total numpty or something like that. And I'm kind of cooking on a little event for people to kind of do, a little bingo card type thing for people to do while in the stream, to kind of encourage folks to kind of like help out. And again, you might pop in and be like, oh, I just noticed a bingo thing. I'm going to go, and like I said, we'll get more information on that. There will be CPU 7 fights. He's definitely coming in, and he's going to come in hot and heavy. It's going to be super spicy. I have actually set up some fights where I've actually fought him, and clip it. Ooh, clipping it would be helpful. Doing a bing. Yeah, we will figure all of that sort of stuff out. Whether we have people clip it for evidence on the bingo card. I'm honestly going to be very much like with like the bingo card thing. It's probably going to be pretty obvious stuff, and folks will probably be able to say like, oh, hey, here's one of them, or call it out or something like that. So I'm not going to ask, like, it's going to be a lot of kind of like the not the buddy system, but like the honor system. And I very much trust a lot of you guys. And of course, we can also go back and look through the clips and stuff to verify if there's any questions about it. But yeah, CPU 7 is a monster to fight. He's an absolute fucking monster. But I do have some interesting ideas for some CPU 7 fights. Let's talk a little bit about the Discord events. So again, we are going to have a weekly challenge. That is always so much fun. We get to learn so much about people in the Discord, and there'll probably be some repeat stuff because, you know, this is our 4th time doing the House Cup. Is there a 4th? Holy shit, it is. And so we'll try and get creative. So if you have some challenges or some things that you would like, or, you know, please feel free to put them in the suggestions and recommendations channel. We will probably be using a wheel to select that sort of stuff. I'm gonna try and avoid, for the most part, having so many me currently while listening. Don't worry, that gal. I'm mostly talking about all this so that we just have it out there, and I'm gonna post it also in the Discord, and we'll post information about it. But you will be assigned a house, and you will have a house mod and a house leader, and everything will come in good stride. Like, it's not gonna, like, this is just all the information at once because I need people to, like, know about it. But it will all be over the next, you know, starting July 14th, whatever. Don't worry, you got this. Everybody's you can ask him, but Zeebs will tell you that right now. You'll be guided gently through the process. No worries. The fun part is that you don't have to do all the things, just whichever parts you want to, and that's a big part too. Like, you don't have to, and that's why also, and I'll talk about that in a moment. There won't be a quiz after. I mean, what if it was worth health points? House points? Jesus Christ. But anyways, no. There may also be bonus challenges. Every week, your house might get a bonus challenge. That might be the Smash Bros. Guessing game or something like that. Guess Who game. I kind of wanted to create, like, a GeoGuessr sort of thing for, like, a portion of the map or something. Like, there might be some silly things that we do with that. I still really, really badly want to do Who's That Pokemon? Fuck off, Zeebs. Oh, Phil's Badman. I didn't even realize I said 2021. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Here, here's what you guys can look at for the next, like, fucking... Here, look at this. This is Dwight Schrute as Legolas. This is not Legolas, guys. Look at this shit. Damn it. Anyways, okay, you got me. All right, let's see what's next. So the House Cup trophy, and this is not an official representation of the House Cup trophy, and no, you will not be getting a physical trophy. That's a Lego man, not a Legolas, exactly. But the House Cup trophy will be awarded to the house with the most points at the end of the House Cup. So again, as you saw, folks had, you know, kind of little emblems and stuff around their nicknames and things like that. That's one of the things that they'll be able to do. We ask that people kind of remove that until after the House Cup. But you are welcome to come up with a house-related name, whatever, once you are kind of put into the different things. And how you earn points is by submitting fighters, filling out the bracket, completing weekly challenges, participating in stream events, and being awesome. So you guys are already awesome, and there are still being awesome points. Those are not going away. We are going to be pretty diligent about how... We're going to be very diligent about how points are being distributed, because we really want to be transparent and very fair with it. And I know it's making me sound like we just threw points willy-nilly, and at times that has happened because we've had a lot of discrepancies, and I don't know, shit goes south sometimes. Last year was an incredible year that came down to the fucking wire, and it was so cool. So I'm very excited for this year and what it brings about. But this is how you're going to earn points, and however you want to participate is awesome. Like, if you just want to do your weekly challenge and peace out, great. Do number one. Exactly. Well, not exactly. I got to start working on my unbiasedness. So again, I do have a little ask from you guys. I need your help though. So over the next couple weeks, use the suggestions and recommendations channel in the Discord to post ideas for weekly challenges, in-stream events, and anything else you think can make the House Cup incredible. The more you guys can kind of give me ideas, the better, because it's just for my brain. I tend to overcomplicate things. Also, in the House Cup messages, there is a current House Cup poll that will help us with balancing out the houses. So please select whichever ones you feel if you plan to do it all, awesome. You'll be there for as much of the stream as you can be, awesome. You'll be like, hey, I'll be there for streams, but like, I don't really have a lot of time to like check Discord. I'm really busy, but I'll pop in, do my House Cup check, and like, if there's an event going on, I'll participate in it. Awesome. The brackets, again, the brackets, you will not regret putting in a bracket. So I'm expecting a lot of people to be like, I plan to submit a bracket. But the more you guys can help provide information here, the better we can balance out the houses, so we don't have us like dragging people up from the depths to like participate and give us fighters. And you know, while one house is like sitting pretty like la la la, our 5 fighters are in before Thursday, and meanwhile like it's Monday at 6 o'clock and it's like house leaders like, hey guys, we got anything, like we want to try and do our best to kind of balance out everything. So that's enough of me really talking about this shit. When is it going live? It is going live 7/14/2025, folks. So let's get fucking hyped. We do have some fights tonight. I know Scooter is here and he is excited as well. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this, being a part of the House Cup, Smashbots, stream, everything. You guys are amazing. Let's get on. Let me smash. It's time for some fights. So here we go. I'm gonna figure out what I need to do for that. Go back to my intro page to start. Good point. Sam is hanging with the Fox's crew. Yeah. I am very excited for what is going to be happening with like the spirits. I think it's just going to create a really cool way for people to choose different fighters and stuff like that. So, all right, well, let's get into Smashbots. So, we will be seeing only 3 fights tonight, but what we are going to be seeing is
Yeet, yeet, skirt, yeet, yeet, skirt, 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 roll up, yeet, drop that, yeet, skirt that, yeet, pop that, yeet, hey, hey.
Thank you, Mal. Appreciate that. So what will you be seeing, and I'm going to actually lower this, is... Oh, I was currently in the process of creating Zeebs' fighter. Oh my god, it looks adorable. We're going to have to save this. Yeah, that one is so good. Yes! Yes, we will get your... however many save D&D from the free Mass Effect. I'll try to at least be looking in when they're going. I mean, again, that's why we're changing some of the House Cup stuff, especially like the House Cup check-in, is so that people like Yuzik are able to be more, to like check in and not miss that opportunity to like get your house some points. The Mega Parper, exactly. Alright, so let's get in on this Squad Strike Mega Parper. Let's pop this shit at... What does it say? I don't even know. So tag team stock, we're gonna check all the things here, because I know that spirits are on. That's the FS meter is also on. Then let me check and see what map are we on? Because that's standard battlefield. So we're just going back to the standard battlefield. Okay. Battlefield only. Battlefield only. That's what it was called, band. Jeez, guys, I've created so many of these stinking things. And it is stamina. We're going to go with 150 stamina. Okay. Alright. So first up, we have, so these are 3-man squads, so these are a little bit smaller. And with that being said, I need to grab one of these. Whoop. Okay. So first things first. Oh, is it not set to the right? Ah. Yeah, so be thinking about what should go on the bingo card. Okay. Okay. Smash meter is on, yeah. Yes. Now I have to check because now my brain doesn't know. Yes. What are you sipping on? I'm sipping on some $5 Costco wine. It is very tart. But not bad. Hell yeah. Yeah. And then I'll probably be switching over to, what is that? Four Roses, small single batch or something like that. They have some very good alcohol. My parents got me like the Scotch pack, the Costco Kirkland Scotch pack, and it's actually pretty fucking good. Like, they're just straightforwardly tasty wine or bourbons and whiskeys and stuff. Yeah. Inkling. Again, this is when they change up where everyone is, and I can never fucking find anyone. The TV3 is representing Inkling, or Inkling is representing TV3. Goofy Pickle with Ryu. For once, Goofy and TV are on the same team, and then Ness is rounding out that team. On the other side, we have. So he's asked for rare bourbons at Sam's. Interesting. Huh. Let's see. Where are we at? So Chewbacca with Pokemon Trainer. Oh, dude. Pokemon Trainer's so fun. The way Charizard just throws his body around, so good. Absolutely love it. And then JP with Snake. Thank you guys so much. I love, like, hey, so-and-so, you know, JP, Goofy. You guys get right on it. And I love it. And I apologize, and I feel a little bad about like pinging people and stuff like that. And you're gonna see there's gonna be more pings and stuff with the House Cup. So if you're just like, hey, cool it, like I'm not able to like participate or something like that, like you can always let me know. But I don't like FOMO for people. Whether it's just me creating my own FOMO or not. Alright. So good luck to Team TGR, Grit, I don't even know, and JJB. I don't know, that's the best I can give you. I'm sure if I had some more time to think about it, I would have thought of some better names. Alright, let me smash. It is time. Here we go. The fights are happening. I'm very excited for this. So good luck to TV3, Goofy Pickle, and Roman versus Chewbacca, JP, and Bobby Doodoo. Let's see how this all goes. They are on the skyscraper map right there. Again, this is standard battlefield map, so you're going to have just 3 platforms. And they are both going mano a mano. Again, they are in stamina mode, so it is whoever can bop the other the most. And again, the smash meter is on and cranking up, which will be nice because can they survive long enough? Welcome in, Biggin. Can they survive long enough to get their smash meter? What did I miss? You missed the presentation on House Cup, but you didn't miss the fights. And like I said, I'll be dropping the video on House Cup stuff into the Discord and pouring more information coming up for that. So again, Inkling getting big bopped by Pokemon Trainer JB with a great pick, it's looking like. As Venusaur, they didn't even go Charizard on that. Venusaur just came out and dunked so hard on that lad. And here is Charizard. Again, he is at 49. Is he going to get his final smash up and running? Ooh, oh no! Ryu with the big derp death, and Charizard gives him the old bop on the head. We hate to see that. And there it is. Charizard has a fully charged, or not a fully charged final smash, but oh, it is going to be all up to Ness. He is in a very, very dangerous spot. Good recovery right there. Missing the takedown. Is Charizard getting back up? He does. Very nicely right there. JB looking to go for a sweep right here, but no, the back kick from Ness, not quite a CPU7. Head stomping, it's so brutal. It's so damn terrifying. You almost hate to see it to a certain degree in a fight like this. JP Snake just going absolutely ham sandwich on Ness right now. They are both kind of struggling a bit. Big grab right. Ooh, a good up into some good side bashing attacks right there. But Ness getting big box. So grabs the grenade. Is he going to survive long enough to get his final smash off though? I'm not sure. It might be a little too late. He is in a bit of the danger spot right here. And here goes Snake with a big shot and then dives right into him and sends that child absolutely flying. And that is a quick squad strike right there. And Snake has helped claim victory with Chewbacca's Pokemon trainer absolutely showing up for his team. So congratulations. You guys are moving on to the finals. Let me get everything kind of put together for that. This House Cup, which house am I in? We will be figuring that out, Biggin. The houses are Fire, Mario, Zelda, and Pikachu. So, yeah, that was brutal. That was absolutely fucking brutal. So, in the next fight, we have got Jonah with Steve. Oh, we forgot about doing any sort of, like, stats or anything. Yeah, be sure to vote. I believe Biggin has, which I'm very excited that you did. So, we've got to do any stats on these fights. Damn, we're failing the really cool shit that we've got. Steve is somewhere. I did my part. I'm doing my part. Zelda. You are right here. And Villager. Billy boy. There you are. But yeah, if you are not familiar, there is exclamation point stats, and then you can put in the fighters, and you can put versus and see how they will, or is it predict? I think it's predict even. You can do all that kind of stuff. Crazy stuff that TV3 has helped design. So Zeke with a Banjo-Kazooie. Let's see. We have then G-Bike with Duck Hunt. And Biggin with Cloud. Going for some more Final Fantasy fighters right there. So predict Steve, Zelda, Villager versus Banjo, Duck Hunt, Cloud. The predicted winner is Steve, Zelda, and Villager. Both, I think those three are very scary, but both Banjo-Kazooie and Duck and Cloud are also really high up there as far as like the standings and stuff. Duck Hunt, I think, is the sort of the odd man out. Actually, now that I think about it, Steve is ranked like 59th or something, but I think both of these are some scary lineups. So I expect absolute chaos to ensue. Alright, let's see how this one goes. We're going back on the skyscraper because that is what randomly is set to. Steve got a little bit of an uphill bout. He starts off with the wood, and he is bringing it out, going for a little bop. He goes for some fire, but nicely dodges it, does Banjo. The grenade goes off, and there's some TNT. Uh-oh, who's going to get blown up by this TNT? It looks like maybe nobody. Now that thing's taking a little while. Ooh, but some up aerials right there by Steve right there. Great attacks. Banjo with a big grab. There it is. We're talking about those grab attacks and stuff like that. Grab the grenade and just gets a big old punch. I love that punch. It's very, very powerful right there. They are dancing around each other pretty well. Nice little, ooh, a rush attack right there, and Steve absolutely misses. And he is really struggling to hold off Banjo, as Banjo is going absolutely ham, just bringing out the eggs. Egg and chat, folks, right there. Ooh, good shielding right there, and a quick kill, and Steve is down. Jonah's Steve is out, and it is Zelda now. Let's see how she does. Gotta love a good egg. Zelda with a nasty bop right there. Ooh, goes for a spike kill. Oh no! Gets caught up by the platform and drops down. That might be the most poggers kill that we have seen in a hot minute. The chip damage is huge for sure, but you know what? If you're just using platforms, that boy is thinking 4D chess. What the freaking hell? Indeed there. And that is a nasty start, as Zeke's Banjo-Kazooie is looking for an absolute sweep, guys. Let's see if we're even going to have to see anyone else in this, as Banjo does have his final smash, which could be very, very bad for Villager. Is bringing out the big punchies. He's got to dodge that attack right there. Banjo has it, and he does catch him, and this might be all she wrote. The brooms are out, the sweepers here. Is going to be a kill. Not quite, but it is super close though, folks. Oh, he just barely gets back up on the map. There's a kill! And Banjo-Kazooie absolutely sweeps this fight. What the freaking hell, says Zeebs? And that is 100% true. My god, what a nasty, nasty fight that was. The words have left me, much like the soul from Zelda's body. Indeed. Indeed. Look at that. A triple kill. That's such a nasty kill. I cannot believe that the platform blocked her recovery. No words. Absolutely. I know. You guys are probably paired up on your own team. I know these fights are kind of absolute domination, so we're going to see who will dominate in this fight. Or if we will finally have a really solid fight. It'd be really funny if, like, someone didn't even have to, like, show up for these fights, like, and still won. Because technically, Wario hasn't participated, and Duck Hunt or Cloud haven't participated either. So, what the fuck? But yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. Banjo and Kazooie with Duck Hunt. I also forget that the Smash meter is not the best for stamina fights. Okay. Shit. It's not, I mean, I guess it should have just been Steve, Zelda's Villager versus Banjo-Kazooie, let's be honest at that point. And then Cloud. To be fair, the last predict was exactly. Exactly. So this is Pokemon Trainer. I also wanted to create some fights that wouldn't take as long because I was doing my presentation, and yeah. Let's see here, and Wario. I feel like maybe we could reverse the order. That's low battery. Ew, I don't like that you're low battery. I guess we could reverse the order so we could make sure to see everybody, but I think that will have to be for another time. Just because I don't want to like change up the mechanics right here, right now. So, but good luck in the finals to Chewbacca, JP, and Bobby Doodoo, and good luck to Zeke, G-Vike, and Biggin. Let's see. Let me smash. Let's see if we see any of these extra fighters. Banjo coming out looking like he is wanting to do some serious work. Already with the eggs. So egg-tacular. And going straight up for some more chip damage with a good, just kind of neutral smash right there. Great recovery right there as well by Squirtle. Then getting big bopped on by Banjo-Kazooie right there. Again, this guy is just putting out so much damage. But the Vine Whips are out. Ivysaur just doing flips and shit. And evening things up, but then gets hit pretty nastily by a grenade. And then picks it up, and it's cooked too long. And says bye-bye. Charizard is out, folks. We know that the Charizard, man, he does big damage. Great charge attack right there. And just kind of dancing around each other. Big punch right there. Banjo-Kazooie absolutely going ham right there. And he's got to be so careful with Charizard. Facing the wrong way, but somehow doing a lot of damage, though, folks. Dodging that attack very well. And another huge dodge by Charizard, man. And then he is evening things up as best as he can. He can't really do his takedown attack. Let's see what happens. Banjo-Kazooie very close to getting his final smash. Can the kill happen before he gets it off? Snake is out. Again, Snake with a big grab right there. Very smart maneuvering. The grenades are out. We know that this is a double grenade bro. Oh, he even cooked that a little bit. This is going to be some nice little plink dance, some nice little damage. Only going to do... Oh, man, that does quite a bit, though, folks. Let's see. Banjo absolutely being a menace right here. Can he get the kill? Snake struggling against Banjo. And, yeah. What did you channel? What did you fed this lad? It is absolute nastiness. He cannot even close the gap right here. He does go for a huge self-bomb right there, it looks like. The grenade is out. He needs to get a kick. He needs to get a kill right here. Both do use grenades, which is absolutely insanity right there. And somehow he's knocking that 0.8% damage left for Banjo-Kazooie. And Wario is out, folks. Got such a huge uphill battle. Get this kill. What a great... Wario says bye-bye. No more. That lad, 5 kills on the night. Holy cow. That bro is training to solo CPU 7. And Duck Hunt is out and seems to be stomping on Wario just a little bit right here, folks. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Will Biggin even have to show up? Oh, he does, as Duck Hunt derps off the map. And we have got what was not an expected close fight, and here it is. Wario versus Cloud. Biggin's Cloud comes out, does a nice little aerial slicey slice right there. Wario with a huge dodge and gives a little poke action. And then gets back up on the map, brings out the motorcycle. Cloud absolutely dancing around him, though. Good bashing right there by Wario. He's trying to build up his final smash meter. Might be an absolute game changer. He gets back up on the motorcycle. He's going to take it for a little spin, and then gets hit by the charge attack by Cloud as well. And then he gets caught up in a really nasty slicey slice action. And there we go. More action on the motorcycle. Gotta love it. That man is on X Games. The limit is charged up and not fully charged, about half charged. Ooh, big bop right there. Wario needs to survive just a little bit longer to get his final smash up. Can he get that off? That might be something that he could really, really use. Oh, he does have it. He has 0.9. Oh, but he doesn't get it off in time. And that is Zeke, G-Vike, and Biggin taking the tournament in what became a much closer fight than we thought it would be. So, absolute craziness and silliness. Was not able to get off that final smash, which could have helped just a little bit. But congratulations to the Banjo-Kazooie team, basically. You are our weekly champs, folks. I think if we do these squad strikes in the future, we kind of like, maybe I do need to get Banjo for Smash. Banjo's actually pretty fucking good. I really enjoy playing as Banjo-Kazooie. His like dash attack is really, really fucking cool. But yeah, so we do have one more fight. We all know who that is. We all know what's happening next. So far I'm 2 for 2, exactly. Congratulations on that. It's time for CPU 7, folks. Alright, we need to spin the wheel. What kind of wheel? What kind of thing we get? Oh fuck! Yes, it is time to see exactly what CPU 7's bringing tonight. It looks like it is serious. So, what is serious? Why so serious? Well, let's find out. So, serious. He has power of 13,144. He has weapon attacks increase. He has side specials increase. And he has an insta-drop attack added. Oh, it's fun as hell, guys. This one is cool. The insta-drop, fucking chef's kiss. Terrifying nightmarish hellscape bullshit. Love it. You're gonna love it. Maybe you won't. I don't give a fuck. You're in for this ride anyways. So... again, congratulations nonetheless to Zeke, G-Vike, and Biggin. You are our weekly champs. More wheels! No! Yes. They are really fun. Nice. Nicely done. So 06 Samus, King DDD, and a very spicy... I gotta find this one though. It's... Do I actually know which one it is? Shit. Dodge easier. Okay, look for the CPU 7 ones. That's what I need to do. CPU 7. Yeah, this one. I'm pretty sure that this one is the right one. Shield blue. Yes. Yes. And this is AI, and this is CPU 7. And then we have got... Let's see if Banjo-Kazooie... God, I am terrified that they're just going to get, like, 2-shot. It's going to be so fucking funny. This boy is a scary, scary lad. I love how that guy was like, I'm going to very specifically separate Duck and Hunt. Because I don't want any Michael Hunt situations happening, folks. And... Cloud. Alright, folks. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, TV! Welcome in. Unfortunately, Inkling got their asses absolutely bested. And sorry to see it. But, you're here now. Oh shit, which... bye! You're late. Fine. A TV arrives exactly when he means to. Alright. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the abs... I look away for a second, and it's already at 91% HP. A 31% HP, folks. This boy is a fucking monster. Let's see. Duck Hunt is out. Oh my gosh. PK fires are happening left, right, and center. It is, yes, it is time for the CPU 7 fight. And CPU 7 has his smash meter. Oh, a good bop there by Duck Hunt. He is at almost, oh god, he's just gonna get... Oh, there's... He did not actually die to that hit. I'm very surprised. They've almost done 50 damage to him, which is pretty impressive. He's a freaking beast. I think we've seen... So look at his insta-drop, though. Look at how he just drops down so fucking quickly. It's insane. Oh, this is very, very deadly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it just touched his little back and it broke. He's like, nah. Oof. Oh, the smash meter is so evil. It's like the most evil thing in this game. As somebody who recently fought, he's a freaking beast. He is a monster. So again, CPU 7 reigns supreme. For the hell of it, we're gonna just see, because I'm just curious, what happens if we put all three of them up against just the CPU 7? They only get one stock, but let's see what happens. I think that sounds spicy. Let's check the map for this. Okay. Let's just see what the fuck happens.
Start the battle.
Okay.
Team battle.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how this would go. So we'll get that one, and this is... So this needs to be... who is that? Banjo-Kazooie? Alright. Good luck, Banjo. This is Duck Hunt. Oh no, this needs to be Cloud, actually. So this is a non-canon round, but this is also kind of for testing purposes, because if this is still a massively painful uphill battle, and I don't actually know if Team Attack is on or not. We'll find out. I have one way to find out. Oh, that's a scooter. Here.
3, 2, 1,
Oh, I put it on the wrong style. It's fine. It's not a stamina fight. And team attack is on. It's fine. We'll just enjoy this. This is fun. I'm enjoying it. Oh, this could be... There it is. There it is, folks. It's non-canon, but that's what you gotta do. You've got to get him off the map, and then you just hold him right the fuck there. You just gotta hold him right the fuck there. There it is. That's what you gotta do. Yes, that's what I said. I know, exactly. It's the only way you can truly outclass him. But we will have some survival matches against CPU 7. And that's something we're probably going to do for like little in-stream events and things like that. Nessa's recovery is 100% his weak point. All right, let's go back to my home. So thank you so much. Anything that can stop his PK Thunder off the map. Exactly. That is his weakest spot. So thank you so much for being a part of this, everybody. Hanging out. Stick around.